This 745 is our first stepping stone to owning a Ferrari. The one big problem standing in our way is that she won't start, and we don't know where to start. Greener than goose. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Second episode, first installment of flipping to a Ferrari. What do we have? We are starting with a 2004 745 Li. That's the longer wheelbase, pinky out, that's important. If we're being honest, she's looked better, this old bird. But she was given to us as a gift, you know, so it's good, it's all profit. Given to us just needing a battery, we put a battery in it, obviously, easy, and it didn't start. Funny. We're gonna go get it tested. After we get it tested, then we'll kind of know what we're dealing with. Do we need to buy a battery? That'll kind of dictate where we're going with this. We'll get it tested right now, and we'll see what's up.
Now, even though I put a battery in this thing, I did let it sit too long, so it could be dead and can't be depended on. But we just gotta figure out where this key goes.
Does anybody know? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Now, BMW usually keeps their battery in the trunk for balancing out weight, and it looks like even their big luxury cars get the same treatment.
All this for a battery, BMW? Okay, so.
Man, they really packed this sucker in here. So for all my greenies out there, you want to take the ground wire off first, and then your positive lead.
Just like that, no problem.
So for anyone not aware, if you need a battery tested or charged, you can get in the zone for free and they got your back. So that's what we need to do right now.
Okay, major update already. His sun really went away. So the battery's no good, completely dead, not usable whatsoever. But there is something called a warranty. Apparently, my battery had one. So, boom! Whoa. Brand new. We are good to go. I think we should upgrade luck by 10 points.
And now that we have that problem figured out, let's install our free battery.
Wow.
Now, one thing I couldn't do was locate where the ventilation tube plugged in. When you put a battery in a trunk like this, you need to vent any gases out so they don't get into the cab and cause problems.
Where the ventilation go? Maybe? She's alive. All right. Connect the vent hole and we'll be done. Should be easier. Ow. All right, we're gonna give it a go and see what happens. So we got lights on. All right, just break the key. Okay. So the battery didn't do it. We kind of had to know it wasn't going to do it, but we had to try, right? So what happens now? Well, typically a real mechanic would know where to look. This is what a car needs. This is what a car has. But we don't have that experience. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw the scanner on, talk to the computer, see what kind of codes, if at any, that is giving us. I'm sure it's giving us a few, and we'll have some kind of direction to go. Speakers are crackling. That cannot be good.
So another thing I'm having to embrace is the learning curve with everything. This scan tool is super handy if you know what you're doing. It's bi-directional, which means it can receive information from the car, but it can also send commands. And that's really helpful when you're trying to troubleshoot. Just for example, if your window won't go down. If the window goes down when you send the command from the scan tool, then you can pretty much narrow it down pretty easily to a bad switch. But if you know how to use the damn thing. We tried to do an auto VIN search and that wasn't helping us out too much. So we just went old school analog and inputted the year, make, and model. And it actually ended up giving us one code, 2761.
Everything I find online about code 2761 says that it's not going to affect if the car starts. It'll affect how it runs. It's a secondary air pump for emissions, I think. So, good news, because we kind of want to start with the basics, and something like that doesn't sound basic to me. So there's a few components that we need for a car to run. Let's check them out so we're all on the same page.
Okay, so every car operates on a 4-stroke engine. Intake, compression, combustion, and exhaust. Now, more commonly known as suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. Now, I'm from New Jersey. If you're from New Jersey, everybody thought Atlantic City. No. Suck, squeeze, bang, and blow are the 4 strokes of the car engine. That's what it is. Not Atlantic City. We have intake, sucking, compression, squeezing, combustion, banging, and exhaust, blowing. Get it out of there. Suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. Super simple. Now there is 2 very hugely important details that we are leaving out, and that is when we suck in air, we are also spraying in fuel. We love fuel. Anyway, also when you increase the number of cylinders, you have to have these things in time. All of these explosions need to be synchronized. If they're not, things go boom in a very bad way. Just to recap, we got air, fuel, compression, spark, and timing. Those are the 5 things we need to get an engine started. Now call me crazy, but I think the air part we have covered. We have so much air. Oh, the air's all around us. Next, we got fuel. After a little bit of research, the fuel pump is under the rear seats, so let's take a look.
Oh no. Oh, we are breaking shit already. No one told me there was a plug.
I definitely noticed something I should have before. I think I was blinded by enthusiasm. Mold. And these seatbelt explosives in the back, they're covered in corrosion of some kind, so those are also a problem.
So, our first come to Jesus moment. I could be scum to someone and just, dump this, but, we're a good Catholic boy and we would never do anything like that. So, now this car still has tons of value. We're not gonna get as much as we wanted for it, but we're gonna get something. And on the way to the 355, we gotta be grateful even for that. So whatever we get out of it, someone's gonna take it for parts, I'm sure. There's plenty of good parts on it, so we gotta take what we can get at this point. Talk about being blinded by enthusiasm, though. I felt like Tommy Boy in the diner.
Well, then I get all excited. I'm like JoJo, the idiot circus boy with a pretty new pet.
I got a car to work on, and I didn't notice anything else but I got a car to work on. Oh my God, yes. So, and also, I don't even know if these are big enough reasons to not continue working on the car and sell the car to somebody, but for me, it just feels scummy. I wouldn't want to ride around in this car. I know that. There's a little funk to it too, so it's cool. Obviously water got in somehow and didn't get out, stayed there forever, created a problem for us. But so the mission for the first flip car continues. After we get rid of this, we'll figure out how to do that. Somebody, I'm sure, will take it. But I'm going to leave you, since I feel like this is a very anticlimactic episode. There's really no big finish. So I'm going to leave you with my very first visit to the New York Auto Show. Kind of pathetic, but still very exciting. We like checking off boxes of our firsts on this channel. So check it out. We're going to speed run that, and then we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing on our journey to Ferrari ownership and $1 cars. You want to get in on the ground floor. Thank you so much. Ciao.
Okay, we're getting on the bus, and of course I discovered that like half my footage is somehow gone. All the JDM cars that I absolutely love and the new Tema Mario aren't here, but that's what you get for being the newest content creator, I guess. Get in the building, and we are greeted with a humble Aston Martin, which is kind of okay, yeah, not for me. But then we get a sweet Italian resto mod for a never produced Group B rally car, which was a Lancia. That was a mouthful, but it looks absolutely amazing. So we can get the uninspiring Genesises out of the way, also with the Chevrolets, until we can get to the real American ponies. Look at this 5.5 liter twin turbo V8, pumps out 1064 horsepower. With the hybrid powertrain, 1250 horsepower. Insane. Look at those twin turbskis, they look phenomenal. Now don't be fooled, this is a Ford house, and even though we do have our own uninspiring cars, we gotta get through the true track monster, the GTD. Oh my god. I mean, seriously, just look at this thing. Whoa. What a livery. Even though it lacks a little straight line speed, it's got active aero and all those louvers to keep the front end planted. Sheesh. Look at that rear suspension. Amazing work, boys. Salute. And we stopped for a little Modelo power up before seeing the spaceship not of this planet, the Koenigsegg Regera. No words for this. By far my favorite model of theirs. I don't care if it never works properly. That $300,000 naked carbon option. Sheesh. Again, how do you say salute in Swedish? I mean, the craftsmanship and the skill in this level of work is just mind-blowing. And last but not least, you gotta have the classics. A little Fiat, a little Chevy. Next thing you know, we're on the train, on the way home. Bing, bang, boom. See you next year.